Okay, so this is my second attempt to make this video. I just want to I just got this overly nauseous feeling. I just don't even want to fucking talk anymore about anything because of just the sheer amount of, are you fucking kidding me? It never ended. Never. It never ends. It never ever fucking ends. This is like, it's like, wow. So as I was thinking of the fucking Christmas tree murders and how that fucking 20 something fucking years ago all fucking converged. Wow, man. Wow, man. Wow, man. Wow, man. And as I was thinking of that, you know, I'm thinking of all the fucking people that fucking, wow. Like, wow. Yeah, I come across, yeah, because that was just a completely fucking, that was just completely fucked up. And when they found out that the people of that, those people that passed away, they found out that because it was all a setup right on top of me. And when I started to speak about, well, this, and this, and that, and this, and fucking, did I deny that? No, I didn't. Fucking walked right here, boom, fucking with this thing. These two were fucking, wow. You know, a couple years back, my sister was bringing me out here for cigarettes. And from Ronkonkoma to here, right? We pick up the cigarettes, and then my sister turns around and says, Anthony, there's some people that want to talk to you. Do you remember your friend Will? Now I'm saying to myself, my friend Will. And I'm like, yeah, I remember Will, blah, blah, blah. So she's like, well, he's go to that car. He's in the car. So then freaking I go over to the car and freaking open up the door and what looks like Will, but like younger, like looked like he didn't age very much. And he's sitting there talking with me and, oh, why don't you sit in the back with the rest of the kids and blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah, all right. I'm not really. See, this is going back what, 10, 11 years ago, 12 years ago. I'm like, yeah, all right. I'm not, my friend Will, which is my age, I'm thinking, and this kid looks like Will, and I'm saying to myself, it's like, hey, what's up, and blah blah blah. So as we're talking, and and this is also during a very high fucking point of where I had no sleep in my system. I was practically fucking like trying not to drool. Okay, it's wonderful. That's wonderful. Yep. So as what I'm thinking, and I'm literally like I'm literally trying to stay awake at the same time, like I'm overly talking, and I don't care what I'm saying at that point because I'm literally trying to like fight what's going on inside my body. And this person starts to talk about this and that, and I'm like, oh yeah, man, blah blah blah. I think he brought up his sisters first because I remember saying like recently, uh, at that time, recently at that time, I was remembering this time that me and Will were playing outside, and his sister kept going behind the baseball bat, Well, we were playing, and his sister kept walking behind the bat, and he kept saying, "Stop walking behind the bat. Stop walking behind the bat." The girl kept walking behind the bat, and freaking, when he swung the bat, he whacked her in the head, and she went flying. So, yeah, so that's I'm pretty sure, like, I don't know if that's, see, that's what I'm saying. I was so fucked up. I was like so trying to stay awake. And the fucked up part, and that's where the fucked up part is that, it's like, so as I'm sitting there thinking I'm talking to Will, being drugged out of my mind, but I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know what really is taking place. I knew that was taking place, but I was trying to find. That's what I'm saying. It was never ending, constant bombardment of fucking going back so fucking far, and now I know that this was going back so fucking far, and I'm like, wow, man, it's like, that's crazy. That's fucking crazy, because the point is that he's like, oh, well, I'm not your friend Will. And oh, Will, stop fucking, because he was bringing up stuff, and I'm saying to myself, it's like, fucking, man, it's like that's that whole freaking situation, because that person started telling, it's what I'm saying. It's like that person was saying how he was gonna put his dick in my wife, and but my wife was right there in the car, and then he's like, oh yeah, and he's like, now this is the thing that got me, right? He tells me my wife's in the car, and he's like, oh, this is your wife right here, and blah blah blah, and there's these two girls. If I remember correctly, there was two girls, two what seemed like girls, sitting in the back seat behind us, and the girl looked so young, and that's funny too, because that's my friend's last name. But the girl looked so young, and he goes, dude, he was saying shit like blah blah blah. He's like, he said, this is your wife, this is your wife. I'm like, ah, man. Dude, I remember saying again, like, I went right into this whole fucking, I'm so sick, because at that point, I was going through way more shit than just being drugged out of my fucking mind. That's why I'm saying, it's like, I'm not even trying to, like, not fucking say the exact fucking thing. I know that I said some pretty fucked up shit at that moment, because there was already fucked up shit going through my head on top of the fucked up shit that was being done to me, to have me even have fucked up shit in my fucking head. Wow, man. That's like overkill, man. That is like fucking wow. I don't even know if it was 3 days, 2 weeks, 3 months. I don't even know at that point that I had not fucking been to sleep. Wow, man. And I'm sitting there trying to play it off like I'm fucking fine, and I'm like, that, but meanwhile, I'm sitting there, because every single time I bring it up to people, people are making fun of me, making fun of me. They're like, oh yeah, fucking, it's in your head, it's all in your head, everything's in your head. And the freaking girl sitting in the back, he goes, oh, blah, blah, blah. So he's like, oh yeah, and I'm sitting there now, I'm in a car, now he's telling me he's not Will. I'm in a car with people that I'm not sure if I recognize. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here? And then he starts telling me how he fucking, it's something about kids, and that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I'm saying to myself right now, it's like that is so fucked up. That is so fucked up. Because another thing, it's like we were at that fucking Christmas tree, and it was like, oh, make sure that you fucking say this. Make sure you said your. I don't know who said fucking that to me. Who the fuck said that to me? They were like, oh, make sure that you say that your wife did it. Make sure that you say that your wife did it. Blah, blah, blah. Now, this kid is turning around to me and saying that my wife is sitting behind me, who looks like a kid in the back seat, sitting next to another person who I'm thinking fucking was the person who freaking dressed like a boy girl, like a girl, but was a boy, but was a girl, was some fucking fucked up combination of the fucking two. That sucked my dick when I was back in fucking high school, but looks like a fucking kid. The other one looks like a fucking kid. This person's turning around to me and saying that freaking, he's like, oh yeah, well we have some dude. What the fuck did he say? I don't want to say the wrong thing. All I know is that, and I was like, that's it. It turned on, man. I was like, totally fucking good, man. I'm like, oh yeah, fuck it. You know, I'm tired of this shit. And then to tell you the truth, at that point in my life, I think I was fucking tired of everybody's bullshit because fucking nobody would talk to me. I never fucking did anything wrong to any fucking kid whatsoever, period. Fucking, I've done more fucking real shit for everybody. And then I have this little jerk off motherfucker turning around to me and he's telling me, oh, well, then at first he was Will and now he isn't Will, or fucking whatever the fucking case scenario was. I was being told Will was in the fucking car. I'm looking at a person who looks like Will. And I can show you the fucking picture. I got the fucking pictures. Where the fuck is the picture of Will? Yo, man, fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck this shit. Because now that I know how fucking crazy fucked up this shit, this is bullshit. You know, that's the whole fucking point. It's like, I was looking for that picture. Wow, man. Please tell me I have this. Nah, what the fuck, man? Completely fucking wow. So before I made this video, I should have freaking had the fucking picture. That's what I should have had. Should have had the fucking picture. Up and out. Because now I see, like, it was just fucking, that's all it was just a freaking, that's all it was. That's all it ever fucking was to just fucking, from every fucking direction. All the time. Always. Like, it was just, it was never ending. the fuck is this picture? Couple more to look through. It's gotta be here. It's fucking gotta be here, man. There we go. You know something? It's like I'm sitting here and I'm saying to myself, it's like, you know something? It's like, you know, it's like, so fucking I'm sitting there and he's saying to me, he's like, blah, 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 and fucking, you know. Like I said, man, it's like, I mean, I was already fucking, I wasn't sleeping. I was fucking being, I don't know how many fucking days, weeks, really. You know, maybe I got some sleep and then I just got no more sleep after that. Fucking for 3 days, it was like, wow, it does not matter. It was like for fucking months, almost a year and a half, I did not fucking sleep. Seriously. My mind should have been fucking watered. Okay, it should have been turned into fucking goo. It did not. The only way that I was able to fucking overcompensate for that was to fucking keep talking about anything, whenever somebody would talk to me. That's how fucking disgusted I am with this whole thing, because the person that got into the fucking car said he was Will. This is bullshit. The person that got into the car said he was Will, but really, he was Dalton. Now, this is a picture of Will. Now, that's my friend Will, right? Or was a friend, because now I'm saying to myself, wow, you know something, no offense, he looked a lot like Dalton, right? And no offense, but it's funny because he said some shit to me a long time ago that I didn't understand either, and I'm saying to my fucking self, wow, man, you put me in a situation where I am literally forced at this point to fucking open my mouth and say what, because nobody gives, obviously nobody, no, that's the whole point. It's like, you put me in an overly position, like, I didn't even want to fucking, I don't even want to show this picture right here. But I'm showing it again, because now I'm saying to my fucking self, you know what? Now, no offense. Maybe they look different a little bit, not so much. Depends on the angle, whatever the fucking case may be. It does not matter. To me, I thought this guy was freaking Will. Now, that is where it gets interesting, because he turns around to me and says something like, he fucking, he hurts children or doesn't hurt. It was a very fucking strange conversation. Now, at that point, if I'm in the car with whether it be the FBI, CIA, or DOJ, now there's other people in the car, I'm saying to my fucking self, like, now they overheard me say, they had to have overheard me say, like, even if they said, oh, well, did you get a little sleep? Yeah, I got a little bit of sleep. Not for like a year and a half of no fucking sleep. A little sleep is not a lot. And I'm sitting there over talking, and this guy's sitting there telling me this, that, and I'm thinking in my fucking head the minute he turned around and said, oh, well, your wife's in the car. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm like, I've had enough. And that, I admit, you know what? That's where I fuck up, man. Nah, fuck that. Yo, I want to kill all of you. I really do. I really do. Hey, fucking come kill me. Come fucking kill me, you fucking scum fucking wormy fucking fucks. There's not one of you motherfuckers that could have been drugged as fucking intensely as me, and you know you motherfuckers were doing it, and still come out even halfway fucking realizing and remembering who the fuck they really are inside. Fuck you. And you know what? If I like fucking pretty girls, that's one thing. You know what? At least I don't fucking chop the dicks off of fucking boys and fucking turn them into fucking little girls. Oh, and by the way, and another fucking thing, okay, and then there's this, and then there's that fucking, and by the way, that shit that I said where, oh, it was my wife that did that shit up at the fucking Christmas tree. No. That was a complete military op fucking that I am now uncovering as of to be the one who had his fucking balls chopped off and made into a fucking girl. Okay, working in conjunction with the two other ones that were not only at the Christmas tree fucking place, but also were at the fucking van location where those bodies were being thrown over the side of the cliff, where fucking the bottom line is that freaking that was a setup to set up my wife, Ari's grandpa. Hey, and another fucking thing is like, hey, look, motherfuckers, like, yo, man, even if my bones crack, I will stab him right in the goddamn face with my fucking, what the fuck do they call these fucking bones again? If my arm breaks off at the elbow, I will stab him with my shoulder bone, okay, motherfuckers, I swear to God. Yo, I'm not even fucking playing at this point. Like, I am sitting here saying to myself, because it's like, wow, I couldn't get nobody. Isolation, deprivation, for how many years? For how many years? And then, on top of that, drugging. Not normal drugs, because the people that were in the car, that was fucking, wow, man. They looked so much like my old probation officer. And you want to know something? That's real interesting, because I'm saying to my fucking self, wow, so why I'm passing drug tests inside of the fucking probation period. Everybody's going around saying, oh yeah, Anthony's got problems, this, and that. Meanwhile, I'm being kept on, and records are being probably given to fucking higher ups that I'm okay. There's no drugs in my fucking system, so that when I get in that car, they're not actually wondering, hey, what the fuck is wrong with Anthony, or what the fuck is going on, or is there something fucking not right with him, or blah, blah, blah. No, no, no. It was fucking radioactive diamond dust. They usually don't fucking... It's not like you go out on the fucking town and you're just like, hey, man, yo, can I get some of that radioactive D, yo? You know what I'm saying? Because at this point, that's a fucking joke, right? Because, you know, radioactive D, it's like, you can call me Radio D, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what? I want to make jokes why I want to kill people. This is fucked up. And then that's the end of that fucking story, because I'm just to that fucking point of like thinking that the fucking girl that was there, and then, you know, it's just the constant setup of fucking, and it's like, oh, thanks, you just got your wife killed. It's like, oh, wow, man. It's like, thanks. It's like, you're a fucking, wow, that's, and it doesn't matter, because you know what? If people fucking still fucking don't believe that this or that, and they want to fucking sit there and do this or that, it doesn't matter, man. Because in the end, it's like, you know what, man? It's like, fucking, that is real. Fucking, that is real fucked up, man. That is real fucked up, man. Wow, man, my whole life I'm being told not to talk about things, while all the other fucking kids are sitting there running around talking about things that fucking people are fucking obviously explaining something way more than fucking me being told, okay, you seen what you seen? Now completely forget about it. Completely. Never bring it up again. It's like, okay, fucking no problem. It's like, no fucking problem. No problem. I will never ever bring it up again. But I mean, there's that certain level of knowing, like, that it exists and that this happens and that this, and then fucking explaining that to me. Not fucking immediately fucking saying, now forget this ever happened, period. That's what it always was. It was like, oh, you seen the picture, you seen this, you seen that, now completely forget about it. It's like, okay, totally fucking, you know what? Within fucking 10 minutes afterwards, it was completely forgotten about. Yet 30 something years later, I have to go back into my memory and remember fucking memories that were so fucking significant. Of 1.5 years old. I was fucking barely able to take 2 steps forward without fucking wobbling and shit. And wow, man. And then I have to go, and because for the past like 2 weeks or so since I've remembered that memory, now I'm trying to fucking slowly but gradually, I am trying to pick through the fucking tiny memories that are fucking maybe surrounding that memory, which I'm not coming up with a lot. Because literally, it's like 1.5. What did I do? I pooped my pants. I cried a little bit. I freaking winded, you know, probably being fucking radioactively drugged then too. But, you know, I mean, I probably wouldn't have even been aware of it. I mean, you know, but I'll check that once I get the rest of the fucking memories in order and understand if those memories are real or not real. Then I will fucking look for the fucking seriousness of, like, well, they slipping shit into my milk? You know what I'm saying? Like, because this is literally the type of fucking person that I have had to become, which is just fucking disgusting on every fucking level of, like, disgust that you would fucking, wow, man. And then give me, wow, man, no wow, and then this, and then that, and then this, and then I'm just like, you know what? I hope, it's like, wow, it's like, I don't even know what I hope at this point. I don't know whether I hope fucking you all die. No, because it would be wrong for me to say, hey, fucking just kill these people. No, the whole fucking place gotta go. The whole place gotta go. I hope Putin presses the fucking button so goddamn fast. I hope the biggest megaton motherfucking nuclear bomb so you can all experience in the afterlife the fucking beautiful life that I've fucking lived on this fucking filthy piece of dirt shit. Hey, yo, Honestly, I really do. I hope all your fucking bones glow so that they can make fucking chandeliers out of all of them. Okay, you motherfuckers in the afterlife. You want to know something else? I don't even know what fucking side is fucking even close to being remotely on any fucking side, because personally, there's so much backstabbing and bullshit and betrayal. It seems like you're all on the same side, which is just pretty much kill everybody. There is nobody on anybody's side. But then they hate these people for this reason, and it's like, wow, man. It's like, so there's groups to the hate. There's hate divided groups. It's like, it's just like, wow, man. It's like, it just doesn't end. There's no actual fucking anything. This is a beautiful place. It is. Just get the fuck off of my back. You know what I'm saying? You're always fucking sitting there saying something behind my back, doing this, doing that. You're fucking my shit up, and I'm sitting there saying to myself, the only people that are standing in the way of me and getting my fucking is the fucking police, because they were supposed to be neutral. Throughout this whole thing, they were supposed to be neutral, but they're the ones pulling fucking little thigh strings, enjoying the benefits of fucking of you bullshit, dude. Bullshit, man. Yo, bullshit, man. Yo, man. And then there's that, and then there's this fucking the money that was fucking, I can't even like think of this shit because it's just so numerous. Oh, and by the way, I moved that log. So anybody who thinks I didn't move that log the first fucking time when I had to move the log, you're wrong. It's not me that fucking that log is there now. It is probably due to another fuck up by the people who were fucking now I'm considering fuck ups. That's who fucking put the log there the second time. That's why I was told the next time that fucking log was there, which was during and around the fucking Christmas tree situation. All those years, 25 fucking years ago, with the fucking 2 murders up at the fucking Christmas tree, which when everybody converged on that motherfucking place, everybody was ready to fucking kill one another because they found out that this person from their group and these people from their group and these people from their group were all trying to set up that girl. Wow. Wow. What was she at the time? Like 2 years old? She was like 2 years old. That's what they were saying. They were trying to say that the fucking yo, man. Yo, man. And then when everybody found out, it's like well then if he's saying it, it's like, oh, that's the truth, but this and that, and then it was like, oh, motherfucker, it was like, oh, motherfucker, we'll arrest you. It's like, oh, well, we'll arrest you, we'll arrest all of you. And it's like, oh, fucking don't forget about them, because fucking they're just standing here looking at this shit, what the fucking blah blah blah. And they were like, well, then we'll fucking arrest them. And then it was like, well, then who the fuck is gonna arrest everybody? And then that was it. And then everybody just fucking, I think some people pulled out guns. It might have been everybody pulled out guns, and I was just standing there like, what the fuck just happened? What just fucking happened? And then everybody went their separate ways, and it was like, it's nice.